coming up right now, local shop right here in the Tower District, the Perfect Blend Cigars. Joe, how's it going?
Nice to see you, Chuck.
Nice to see you, man. How's things going down at the Perfect Blend?
Oh, things are going great. We got a lot of new cigars coming in. Got a lot of events.
How many cigars do you guys have?
Well over 100, like a lot.
Yeah. How long have you guys been there at that location?
At that specific location, I believe we've been there for about 16 years and then another 2 years.
Wow.
But we were always in the tower.
Now,
so 18 years total.
What's the deal with cigars? How come they're so special?
Well, they're hand rolled. A lot of love goes into making a cigar. And
are all cigars hand rolled?
Not all cigars are hand rolled, but the good ones are.
Okay. How do you tell a good cigar from a cheap cigar?
Well, good cigars, no one can really tell you what you like. You can like a cheap cigar and it might be fine, but a good cigar will have a smooth, consistent flavor. It'll burn nicely, and it'll be consistent the whole way through.
Now, I see a lot of people smoking cigars, and I just get the feeling that a lot of them just aren't doing it right. It's like they're smoking a big old cigarette.
Well, there's no right or wrong way to smoke. The only things I recommend is don't inhale and smoke it start to finish.
And can you do it without inhaling?
You can. I don't recommend it. It's pretty full-bodied. It's pretty strong.
I think that's the problem. Why I keep getting all lightheaded when I smoke them.
That might be the reason.
So you brought some with you today,
I did
right?
bring some with me today.
Oh, yay!
Yeah, and I brought from the boutique cigars to the big hitters like Macanudo.
Okay, tell me what's a boutique cigar?
A boutique cigar is a cigar that's made by a small company. It's almost like
like a craft beer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Craft beer versus.
Is this one? It's a Tortuga?
Tatuaje.
Yeah.
Spanish for tattoo.
Tattoo. Is it?
It is.
Tatuate?
Tatuaje.
Tatuaje. Yeah, Tortuga.
Yeah, that's actually one of my favorite cigars.
Turtle. Yeah, it smells pretty good.
Yeah. And that's actually going to be a stronger cigar.
Okay, it smells strong.
Yeah, this is going to be more of a mild cigar.
Now, are these kept inside a big humidor?
In our shop, yes. You have to keep them in a humidor. I mean, you got to imagine, it's a leaf.
How long do they last in a humidor?
They're going to last a lot longer than you will. They last forever if you take care of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's like a leaf. So you have to make sure the cigars don't dry out because, if you go out into Fresno and you see a leaf, it'll crumble up and be gross. And
sure,
you need
and
to
I've
make
seen
sure they're
cigars
soft.
just like that.
Yeah, you don't want to smoke that. It'll get hot, bitter, and just not good.
Okay.
You need to properly humidify your cigars.
Okay, now you brought a bunch of different cigars.
Oh, yeah, I got a ton. This is one of my favorite cigars as well.
Fat one.
That's called the Arturo Fuente.
Fuente.
Yes.
Yeah, I know of
Very,
these.
very popular.
Now, is this a mid-range price?
This is a mid-range price at our store. That'll go for about $8.99. We are actually one of the lower prices in California. So at other stores, it might go for a little bit more, $10.99, $11.99. But
can you smoke this in different sittings? Like, can you smoke it, let it go out, and then relight it again? Or does it get a weird flavor?
I recommend smoking start to finish. If you're going to smoke for 10 minutes, get a 10-minute cigar. If you're going to smoke for an hour, get an hour cigar.
How do you know how many minutes each cigar is?
You just kind of get an idea. I mean, this one will burn for probably half hour to 45 minutes just by looking at it.
And what is it that you enjoy so much about smoking cigars?
The flavor, it's a very social activity. You can sit down and watch sports with your buddies. You got a cigar in your hand, hanging out, having a good time, and they taste amazing.
Yeah. And then what do you got here? This one's got a nice, what do you call this, a ring?
The band?
That.
Yeah, the band is Project 805. It's actually from a cigar company in California came up with a blend for this cigar. It's not grown in California.
So it's a blend of different tobaccos?
Yes, it's a blend.
So they would take one leaf and roll it and then wrap another leaf around it of a different kind?
Well, what they do is, and I actually brought a cigar that I could do this with. I don't know if I want to make a mess, though.
That's okay.
But there's one leaf on the outside, and that's called the wrapper.
Uh-huh.
I'm dropping stuff.
So that's not really what you're... there to smoke. That's just holding everything together.
Actually, the wrapper is the most important leaf on the cigar.
Of course it is.
The wrapper is what's going to give you about 70 to 80% of the flavor.
Let's see this one. Yeah. Now, what's with the little torpedo end?
It's rolled a different way. It'll funnel the smoke down. It'll make it a little bit stronger as you smoke it.
Wow, is that strong?
Yeah, you're smelling the Honduran tobacco there.
That's a Honduran one.
Yep.
Now, Cuban ones you can't have, right?
Can't have them in the... Well, I mean, you can have them, but, I mean, you're not supposed to.
Did I see that you can get Cuban seeds and plant the Cuban seeds in the United States and grow those?
Yes, you can. You can plant them in anywhere in the world and grow them, but...
And that's legal?
And that is legal, but
you need a certain kind of weather, though, right?
You need the humidity to be right. You want humidity to be around 70%. As in California, we can't quite grow tobacco because we don't have the climate for it. But in Florida, Dominican Republic, Nicaragua, Honduras, those are like the spots.
South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Right.
More pipe tobacco and cigarette tobacco. But
do you guys do the pipes over there too?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, we have a ton of pipe tobacco. Some of it I hand make myself and
what do you
we'll
mean?
blend ourselves. Huh?
What do you mean you hand make it yourself?
Well, we'll take different types of tobacco, Perique, Cavendish, Latakia, and blend it together, and we'll try, different blends, and then we'll throw it out there for the public, see what they think.
Awesome. Do you guys have members over there at your place?
There is no membership. We do have lockers.
Because I see a lot of the same guys there all the time.
Well, they're just the regulars. But anyone's welcome to come hang out. You can sit anywhere you want. There's no, he paid this much, so he gets to sit there and you don't.
Right.
There's none of that.
But
Everyone's
you
equal.
guys have some nice events over there, though, too, don't you?
Every first Wednesday of the month, we do a smoker, and we'll represent a different cigar. On that night, we'll give 25% off on boxes. The rep will come in, give away a ton of stuff. Our next one's going to be Rocky Patel, and that's going to be our next event for the month of April on the 2nd, coming up this Wednesday.
Well, wait a minute now, Joe. This says the 2003. This was made in 2003.
This cigar, the wrapper was grown in 2003. The binder and filler, it's not aged quite that long, but the Rocky Patel Cameroon has had the wrapper aged since 2003. Cigars are a lot like wine. You want them aged and just in that perfect time period to when to smoke them.
And the blend too, right?
Yep.
Blends are getting real popular in wine. Sounds like the same thing in the
Same thing with tobacco.
Right? Okay. Now, if people want to come down to visit you, where are you at?
We're at 729 East Olive, right in the heart of the tower, and just on Broadway and Olive.
Okay. What else do you guys sell over there?
We sell pipes, we sell humidors, we sell pipe tobacco, cigars, all the accessories.
Lots of good gifts.
Cutters
stuff, right?
and lighters, yeah. A cutter and lighter for a smoker, always a great gift.
That's a nice lighter, right?
And a very nice cutter, too.
Ooh,
Yeah, blue flame torch.
Double torch.
Yep.
Nice.
And what's even cooler is the cutter opens up automatically.
What do you mean? I don't want to
pull it down. Don't cut your finger.
Yeah, I don't wanna,
you're all right. You go.
Yeah. Okay. So we put it like this, and then pull it down. Whoa! Okay.
Just
yeah.
like that.
All right. Yeah. Very, very cool. And you sell these there.
Yeah, we sell these there. These are two of the finer cutters and lighters that we have, and I definitely recommend it.
Well, Father's Day is coming up here pretty soon. What a great place to go and get your dad some cool gifts, huh?
Yeah. Another cigar that
here we go. One more.
Just want to show you guys real quick. This is called the Arturo Fuente Opus X. It's one of the most sought after cigars in the world, and we are the only store in the Valley that's authorized to sell that cigar.
And why is this wanted so much?
It's very rare. There's only, I think, 1,000 acres that wrapper can be grown on. So only a certain amount of stores can get it. We're the only one in the Valley.
Wow, that's kind of exciting. All right, Joe from Perfect Blend right here in the Tower District. Joe, thanks for coming on.
Thank you, Chuck.